Well, Eric, we're talking about almost 770,000 names, social security numbers, and other personal information of retirees being potentially compromised. Now, CalPERS tells me they started sending out letters to the retired members today, and it's containing information pertaining to exactly what happened and where they go from here.
We do live in a world now where we hear about these things often.
An international cyber attack is hitting too close to home for almost 770,000 retired California public employees.
We have seen stories on other continents. We've seen other state governments in the United States that have been reporting these concerns.
The concern, Russian ransomware gang known as Klops worldwide cybersecurity hack. CalPERS' John Meyer says it was June 6th that their third-party contractor, PBI Research Services, gave them this heads up. An undetected zero-day vulnerability in their Move It Transfer application may have led CalPERS data to be compromised.
Securely encrypted, we were hoping, of course, were the names of the retirees, social security numbers of the retirees, and then some information related to individuals related to those retirees.
Then on June 9th, PBI confirmed that information sent to them to verify which CalPERS retirees had passed away was impacted. Meyer says work began that day to investigate the extent of the breach and what could be done about it.
These people work very hard for their pensions. We want them to know their pensions are secure. Their money is not going to go away.
As a result, CalPERS says they have upped security measures. And for 2 years, Meyer says they're offering credit monitoring and identity theft protection services. They also have a newly dedicated call center to address concerns.
We want these retirees to feel confident that even though this happened, we have a plan for them to take care of them.
The California State Teachers Retirement System was also affected. They tell Fox 40 in part, CalSTRS is working with PBI to identify the CalSTRS members whose information was involved in PBI's incident. CalSTRS will provide notice to any members and beneficiaries whose personal information was involved in accordance with applicable law, end quote. Meyer says CalPERS will no longer be sending additional information to PBI Research Services Berwyn Group.
The vendor had a problem. That, of course, is our problem, and we're unhappy about that. But we've taken these steps to make sure that we don't get into that again.
And I did also ask CalPERS about why they waited almost 2 weeks to notify people about the breach after they had the confirmation that it did impact their retired members. They said they wanted to make sure they knew the extent of the breach itself and how they could offer solutions rather than just talk about the problem.